Got hair in my mouth.
All right.
All right. Well, today's Halloween.
Today is Halloween.
Yeah. So, not sure if the podcast will go up today.
Definitely not.
But yeah.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween to everyone.
Hope you guys survived.
It's
good to be back.
Yeah, definitely. It was fun.
Yeah.
We had to cancel a lot of not cancel, but cut out a lot of the stuff from the last podcast.
From the last one, yeah.
We got a little too crazy.
Too crazy, yeah. The world's not ready for everything that we're saying, and we'll wait till then. So we'll probably be dead, but fuck it.
Yeah, thanks you to everyone who's been listening to the podcast. We appreciate it. Thank you for all the feedback.
Everyone who hasn't, fuck you. No, but Voodoo Ranger again. It's from the same pack.
New Belgium, IPA.
IPA?
IPA.
Mine is an American Haze.
Nice. Sweet. Boom.
That's pretty good.
There it is.
Cheers. I'm not going to spill this time.
That was good. That's good. How's yours? Good?
That's good, yeah.
Nice. Well,
it's got, they all have like fruity taste to them.
Is that like a sour?
Mm-mm.
No?
Not sour. Belgium. I'm not a beer expert, so I don't know. It's just they're actually really
we're not
good.
our buddy Pedro, who's a hoppa head.
Yeah,
he knows a lot more than
that fool invents beers or whatever. He creates beers.
That's cool.
And,
So shout out to the homie Pedro. But today's exciting. Today we're going to try to. I have a conspiracy that's pretty cool. I hope you don't know it, because then all my research, well, not really all my research, but
when I tell you, I'm not like a conspiracy king. Like I have a memory of a fucking 8-year-old. Like I can't remember shit.
I remember a lot until I try to explain it, and then I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, exactly. But I used to, on YouTube, before they took all the conspiracy theories off of YouTube.
Wait, they took them off?
They took them off. You can't find the ones that I used to watch anymore. I mean, there's some good ones, but I feel like they're what is the word when they
so it's demonetized?
Exactly. Like the conspiracy theories that I used to watch were like an hour long. An hour and a half long, and now
I used to get into a deep rabbit hole, like in conspiracy like theories with like the government and
9/11,
all that
aliens,
stuff. I haven't really looked into like those kind of conspiracies, so I wouldn't know if they're there or not on YouTube.
Oh, I've searched, I've looked for them. Like
I think that's funny that you say that, because I think I've heard of a conspiracy theory that those conspiracies aren't on YouTube, and there's a whole conspiracy on that.
Really?
Whole, thing.
No, they used to be there.
Yeah, I remember they would pop up all the time.
Yeah.
So
I guess I've been woke since 2012, 2013. It was right after high school. So it was good times. I'd be telling people, about 9/11 and shit, and how it was a hoax, and they're shut the fuck up, you fucking stupid.
Watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, where's the proof? That's the reason why it's a fucking conspiracy theory, because there's no proof. There's just, come on, you gotta think about this.
I have mine pretty fresh in my mind. I do have.
Took notes.
I do have my little notebook that I did take notes, because I just didn't want. I wanted to get as much right as I wanted. I know a lot of these people who have conspiracies, they just do it off the top of their heads, unless they have like a monitor.
Well, yeah, because a lot of people like facts.
Yeah,
so it's like.
Have you? Okay, do you believe in the moon landing?
Moon landing.
Yeah. Do you believe that we went to the moon and landed and all that?
No. Because why haven't we done it again?
Yeah, that's what people are saying. So, it's crazy because I actually visited. It's in Texas. NASA's like the whole. I think it's in Texas. Mm-hmm. I might be tripping, but
what is it?
It's
museum.
It's a museum, and then there's like this room where they had they were communicating, where you hear the
Houston, Houston,
so I was in that room. I got to see that whole thing.
Oh well, that's where it comes. Houston, we have a problem. But in Texas,
duh. So we're stupid. But yeah, so okay, so I don't believe we went to the moon and landed on the moon. I think it was just a whole thing to kind of say we went kind of to like compete with the Soviet Union and all that stuff. Do you know who Stanley Kubrick is?
No, not at all.
No. So he is a
Marvel?
No, have you seen The Shining?
No.
Like
Scared of scary movies.
You never seen The Shining?
No.
Here's Johnny.
I know with Jack Nicholson though, right? Yeah.
So Okay, so I don't even know where to start. Okay, so Stanley Kubrick, they say that he shot the moon landing in a
He was a director.
The director, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
of The
yeah.
Shining. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, got
So
it. Got it.
they say that he shot the whole entire moon landing in a obviously state like in a warehouse, whatever. And in the movie The Shining, they say that there's a lot of little things that he put in there to like kind of like hint like his involvement with it or things like that. So where I want to start is that in the video of the moon landing, there's a lot of inconsistencies like in the footage that we have. So for example, one of the most famous ones that everyone knows is the waving of the flag. So how's like the
wind?
Yeah, how's the flag waving when there's footage of it waving, and like it doesn't make sense. But there's a lot of people saying that explaining why it was waving and all this stuff.
Well, waving means wind. Is there no wind on the moon or something?
Well, I'm not a scientist, but I don't think there is wind in space.
There's no breeze.
One of the craziest other theories is that if you look at the footage or photos of when we landed on the moon, you don't see any stars. There's no stars in the background.
Okay.
And then there's inconsistencies of the shadows.
Yeah.
Of like, when you see footage of like the rover, like the astronauts walking, like the shadows aren't aligned properly.
Okay.
So that's another thing. And there is...
even when they ask Neil Armstrong or the other fucking guy that was on there, they don't, they ask them if they can take an oath and all that stuff. Like and it's like, if you really did it, then motherfucker, like I'll do it. You know?
Right.
And they're punching people over there.
There's a lot of theories of the government, whoever was in charge of having them silenced. Like, let's see.
Imagine having to live that lie for the next 80 or 60 years, that's shitty.
Exactly. So there's this scene in The Shining where the little boy, let's see, his name is Danny from The Shining. So he comes out of a room number 237, with his sweater, like ripped and like marks on his throat and stuff like that. So that was, I guess, a metaphor of what's his name? I already forgot his name. Stanley Kubrick being silenced.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the little boy has a shirt that says Apollo.
Oh, really?
Apollo 11? Apollo 11 with the little...
Pull up the pictures.
I'll pull up the pictures right here. So the little boy is wearing an Apollo 11 t-shirt, sweater, and he goes into a room 237. And when he comes out of that room after all that stuff that's going on, his shirt's ripped. He has marks on his throat, and that's a metaphor of
like, if you tell on us, we're gonna beat the fuck out of you.
Pretty much. And he puts little hints in the movie pretty much all over the movie. Like the carpet in the movie, that little boy Danny's playing on some like a carpet. It has like a design on it, and it looks like the NASA launch pad.
Ooh,
so that's pretty, and it just like a lot of crazy things. Like if you see any photos of the of that that whole trip we took to the moon, there's no stars. In the sky. Why isn't there any stars? Why is a flag moving? And one of the craziest ones I've been seeing a lot is the the boot print of what's the name, Neil Armstrong or whatever, whatever astronaut left that famous footprint. If you see the actual boot, and there's a photo of the actual boot in the bottom of it, the design on the bottom of the boot doesn't match with the photo of the print. So that's a lot of crazy cool.
I mean, I feel like that was when America was just taking off and stuff, and they're just, I don't know, I think it's a hoax.
And there's like a lot of like footage too that you see with like maybe like there's like harness strings from like the astronauts, for them
jumping and stuff like
all that.
that.
There's a lot of crazy stuff. And
it's just funny though, because how you're brings me into my thing, like symbolism. How Stanley fucking Lee or whatever, the director, like how they put things in movies. That's my conspiracy theory. I was just thinking about it. Everything that we do or everything that we see, there's some sort of symbol, movies and like how he's symbolizing, but nobody ever gets it until they really like go down the rabbit hole. And that's what conspiracy theories are, is going down the rabbit hole.
100%.
One of them for it's pretty dark and it gets into because sorry. So it gets into the elites and all their nasty shit that they like doing.
Like
Pizzagate,
dude. Pizzagate's crazy.
Disgusting.
Like Pizzagate, even the what is the Scientology? But Pizzagate's pretty crazy. Like
no, I don't know if Scientology's into that stuff.
Well,
They're more of a cult.
Scientology's a crazy cult.
Yeah,
just like,
but Pizzagate, if you don't know, it's all that pedo stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's just funny when it's not funny, but it's actually kind of weird when you hear actors and actresses on certain shows like Ellen DeGeneres, and they're talking about the pizza party that they went to, and they had great pizza. I seen this interview with Obama, and I think it was Kamala Harris or something. And the way they were talking about the pizza was just kind of like
strange.
It's weird.
Right? I think there's one of Kevin Hart too.
Kevin Hart. Yeah. Well, that one, I don't know. That one's weird too. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. They're all
I mean Hollywood, like the whole well, actually before I forget, do you remember that interview Jim Carrey had and he was doing the symbol and all this? So I'm not sure if this is true at all, but supposedly after that interview, either his girlfriend or his wife passed away. Yeah.
I heard about that. Yeah, they had to silence him, shut him up.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's true. And then they say that the effects in the back, like the people laughing, was actually inputted into the clip. Like it wasn't real.
It wasn't live, just, right?
No, it was live, but everyone was kind of just like
quiet during that spot.
And like, what is he talking about? So it was kind of like an awkward silence, but they had to add the laughing to kind of like break that awkwardness. Okay.
But
no, definitely.
Pizzagate.
Another one that I remember distinctly. Okay, so I don't know if you remember the little. I wish I could draw. Do you have a pen or paper? The little squiggly, like it's a circle, and it goes like this. Okay, can I write on your notes?
Yeah, go ahead.
It goes like this, right? Like that. Goes like that. I don't know if you can see, but that means little boy lover, right? Yeah, and you know where you see that a lot in?
What?
Baby toys. Those little like symbols like on the push, you know what I'm talking about? Look it up and then show them.
Okay.
And then there's another one where it's like a heart inside of a heart.
Inside a heart. Okay.
You know who does that is Good Humor. It's the ice cream company that has those like cheap ice creams. But the heart inside of the heart means little girl lover.
Really?
Yes. And if you look this up, it's like I don't know what it is, but it means like the big heart, like an adult heart inside of a little heart, and then the circle. Yeah, and if you look all over in kids' toys, whether Good Humor or like people like with necklaces with the heart, and I don't know, that's where conspiracy, where people are like, "You're fucking crazy. That shit's nuts." Well, like, no, this is really what they're doing.
Well, it's crazy. It's crazy because even like places that we both like to go and people all over the world like Disney, all that crazy stuff.
I mean,
all that crazy stuff you see in the movies.
Well, they're the worst one. Well, think about it. They do the you see in the videos afterwards, like in Monster Inc. You see Nemo before Nemo was even out, and people didn't notice it till later. Imagine the other shit that they're putting in there. Yeah, and that's Disney. You know?
I mean, like you're saying, like they put in like innocent things to like hint like other movies or previous movies and stuff. If they're that good at doing things like that,
imagine the dark shit
that they're putting.
Yeah, and there's a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
Well, yeah. I mean, have you heard of the Lion King one?
Yeah,
or the Little Mermaid.
Yeah, so the Lion King one, I'm pretty sure it's all over YouTube. Everyone knows about this by now. Where like I think Simba, he falls to the grass. And then the wind blows and there's just like
sex.
It spells out sex with the little stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Little Mermaid, the priest has a boner. In the original Little Mermaid cover, it looks like there's like a penis in like the castle or whatever.
What about Hey Arnold's grandpa? That fool's chin or some fucking nuts and his fucking the top of his head's a penis head.
Yeah,
like what the
crazy.
hell, Confucius?
No.
Well, he says symbols and signs run the world, not laws nor
symbols and signs.
Symbols and signs rule the world.
Yeah,
not laws.
If you think about it, stop signs, green, red lights.
Well, but signs,
food, but signs. Anything that you see, it kind of tells you like the elite.
Not even that. It's just little things that we don't understand. Like when I watch movies now, I look at the background and of everything. Like our brains, we only use like 10% of our brains. You know,
I don't think that's true.
Really?
I really don't think.
You don't think that's
you
true?
You honestly think you're only using 10% of your brain?
Are you kidding me? Do you know how powerful your brain
I
is?
know. I know how great the mind is.
Yeah.
But I don't believe 10%.
I believe 10%.
No.
Your brain has so many neurons. Your pineal gland.
But think about it. Think of everything that you could do. Think about all this thing that you're.
Think about all the things that you can't do.
Yeah, I get that, but I don't think 10%.
What do you think? 50%?
I think there's a lot of I'm pretty sure that's been debunked. Like, it really.
No way.
Yes.
Do you know how powerful your mind is?
I know how. I mean, it's not gonna move shit.
No, you can't. You really can.
Steven,
if it came down to it, you can move shit.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh, you can't. You think you can move matter with your mind?
Okay, what about? Okay, listen. You know you can speak all the languages that you hear.
Yeah.
Like, we could probably speak French or fucking Russian because if you hear it, your brain actually understands it.
Well,
but
speaking of speech, people who've been like concussed or certain things and they end up speaking like a different language.
Yeah, because they opened another part of their mind. They hit something.
Yeah.
So you got to understand that 10% doesn't sound like a lot.
It's not.
Yeah, but I think that if we were to be able to use 100% of our brain, it would be crazy. If you can read somebody's mind with your brain, you don't think you can move something with your brain?
What the fuck?
Probably not.
See?
I think maybe you are using 10%.
No. See, and this is where the part where people don't listen to me, and that's why I'm on this podcast. Okay? Because you got to understand your mind is a powerful thing. If you're in a situation, you can get yourself out of that situation because your brain puts you in these situations. You're not really in that situation. Maybe you are in life, but you can feel your brain is a powerful thing.
Okay.
Well, you put yourself in really weird situations, which questions me about that 10% sometimes.
No,
right.
Listen, it's a fact. It's a fact.
I
don't know. It is a fact.
It's not a fact.
It is a fact.
I promise you.
10 to 12%. You will. I swear. You want me to look it up?
Yeah. And then you're gonna look like a funny guy.
I'm not. I literally read it today.
Oh my God! Wow!
Okay, 20%. Wow, big difference. 20%.
You said 10%. 10%. Was a lot. Now another 10 is a lot.
And then it said recent. Why is this fucking?
Anyways,
so that you use 50 of it while you're asleep, and that's when you have the craziest fucking dreams. That's when you can fly. That's when you can fucking read the future.
Okay. Wait, before I forget, do you ever have dreams of flying?
No.
What are some vivid dreams of you
killing people?
Oh, you have you could feel it. You could feel it. Feel it in your skin.
I've been killed in my dreams before. I've been stabbed.
And you feel
yeah, I felt that.
How I want you because I have a pretty crazy one. What explain to me that feeling of the actual knife piercing through your skin.
I don't know that it hurts. It burns.
All right, so I have this crazy I have a lot of dreams where I'm able to fly, and I could explain the feeling very, very detailed. So the way I'm able to fly, it's kind of like you're running and you start feeling a little bit pressure on your chest, on your body. And you start feeling it, and then it's kind of like you've been on a plane.
Yeah.
Okay, when a plane takes off, you hear the engine, the fucking
turbines or whatever,
all that, and you feel it, and it catches that right moment, it takes off.
Okay.
So that same feeling, it's pressure on your chest, and you finally just kick off, and you just start flying.
Do it.
But in my dreams, I feel like I'm flying, and then I start to lose that push in my stomach, so I start going down. But I'm able to fly. I know how to. As long as I'm running, in my dreams, as long as I'm running and I start feeling that pressure, I'm okay, I'm about to fly.
See, now what you're doing is you're using a part of your brain. You're using that 50% now, not 20. Sorry, I thought it was 10.
Yeah, boy.
But what is it called? You're lucid dreaming. You know how to do it.
So what's a lucid
dreaming?
And there's one more. My Ario knows really a lot about this. There's a lucid and there's
astral projecting. Astral projecting?
No, it's a different.
Astral projecting is when you leave your body.
No. It has to do with your dreams. It's a lucid dreaming, and it's a different type. It's very interesting. But people I know who smoke marijuana or take mushrooms, they're able to have two different types of dreams.
So lucid dreaming.
Yeah,
so you can lucid dream.
Yeah, I can lucid dream
Okay.
pretty well when it comes to that.
That's impressive.
Yeah, so it's really cool. It's I feel like, let's say, in a whole different universe and a whole different thing, if we were able to fly, I would know what it would feel like.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I would have a good sense of how to.
Mm-hmm.
But I wish people knew what that feeling felt like.
That brings
really cool.
Of flying?
Of flying, dude. It's
well,
really
you fly
cool.
all the time. So think about it. Maybe your brain's putting you in that situation.
Probably.
Like you love the feeling of flying.
Well, yeah.
Probably not.
But you know what's crazy, dude? I've been flying so much. I've been having a lot of like what if scenarios. Like I've been having like feelings like, fuck, I don't feel good about this flight. I don't feel good about this flight.
Really?
Like a lot of them, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't want to bring this up because you always fly.
Fuck.
But we just watched this movie the other night. It's a 1993 film called Alive. I don't know if it's Kevin Bacon. It's some guy, whatever. And he's in it. And it's about the Hungarian rugby team that's flying. And their plane crashes in the Andes Mountains. And then they end up becoming cannibals.
Shit.
But they're not eating they're not killing each other and eating. It's the people that died on the plane crash, and they start eating them eventually. They're in the Andes Mountains for like 71 days, dude. Yeah, and so imagine it's actually a really good movie, and it's funny. It's Steph's niece that wanted to watch the movie, and it's a true story, and
yeah, dude. I've been having like these weird. For example, I sit a lot pretty close to the front of the plane, and then I start seeing like pieces of kind of like in a video game.
Is this in your dream?
No, I'm looking at it. I'm looking.
Okay.
I'm just like this long flight, so I'm just looking at the front of the plane, and I see everything kind of getting a disfragment. Pieces are breaking off because I'm picturing it falling and hitting and pieces breaking off of the plane.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So you're kind of getting that fear, that phobia.
Yeah.
Let me ask you: if something were to happen like that in the movie Alive, would you become a cannibal? If you
I think I have. When it comes to something extreme like that, I feel like my body would adjust to maybe eating like bugs.
But there was nothing there.
Let's say the desert, like something like the desert where there's like nothing.
But let's say it was the Andes and there's absolutely nothing, and you didn't have to kill anybody. Would you eat?
I think I would.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I
would too.
Eat like the thigh. Or
Ooh,
yeah,
imagine.
Like also, I'm pretty sure we're salty as hell. Dude.
Well, they say we're. I don't.
Well, lick yourself.
I don't know, but yeah.
Salty as hell.
Yeah. No.
Because all that sodium we're intaking.
Well, we're like pigs. They say they say we taste like bacon.
I'm sure we do.
Yeah.
Look, all this crap that we're everything that we drink, eat has sodium. What's sodium? What's sodium?
Salt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we sweat,
or everything.
Every time we sweat and it gets a little bit on our lip and we lick it, it's fucking salty as hell.
Yep.
But
you had to eat it raw because these fools were eating it like jerky. It was crazy. I was like,
well, imagine you chop up a little piece of a thigh, you put it somewhere really hot,
or just let it sit, just let it dry age. Oh
yeah.
my god, that would be crazy. That's crazy, man. But there's a lot of cultures out there that eat. But I mean, if I had to, I would. And they even said, listen, if I die, I give you my permission to eat me. They already knew what they were going through.
Okay, now that we're still talking about a little bit of conspiracy, we still have our head in that space.
Yeah.
You know what I'm starting to think about? I think octopus aren't from here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They say I've been watching a lot of videos on octopus and how extremely smart they are. Yeah, extremely smart. And just if you fucking look at it, dude, just look at an octopus. Look at the camouflage. Yeah, it's camouflage. Look at everything it could do. Like it could shape its entire form. Like I seen one where I think so they put it in an environment where I think this octopus was like. I think it was like purple or something, and they put it into an environment where it's like
camouflage.
It's rocky, and it's brown and stuff like that. And they threatened it, like they kind of poked at it, and it camouflaged into a rock, the same color of the rock.
Yeah.
The the surface of the rock. It was like pointy, it was spiky, and this octopus is smooth.
Yeah.
On its natural looking form, it's smooth, it's round. It's just crazy, man.
Well, that's anything in the ocean, man. Like,
it's nuts.
We don't know shit. I just saw a video of some lady pulling out like a 200, 300 pound tuna. That's a tuna. Imagine what else is in the fucking ocean. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
the ocean is scary as
dude,
fuck.
I'm terrified of the ocean, even though I like to surf and shit like that.
Yeah. Should we tell them about the time I almost died? Oh, you weren't there, huh? You
what
weren't
happened?
there when I almost died in Laughlin. I didn't almost when they left me on the jet skis when I flipped it over.
No.
Okay, you don't remember? Okay.
The last trip we had?
No. Okay, you weren't there.
I've only been to one.
Yeah.
With you guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was Sorry, it's a real quick story. Anyways, I got a jet ski, right?
Yeah.
Chris and whatever, they have jet skis. And we were coasting. We had to coast because when you go through like the little town areas or whatever, you kind of have to. You can't rev the motor. So
it's like towards the back, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're going and we're floating the whole time. So I didn't know that the jet ski didn't work. So when we finally reached the part of the river where I can like take off,
Yeah.
It didn't go. It would like and shoot all the water, but I wasn't going anywhere. So Chris takes off. Chris is my cousin. He takes off. And it's going, and I'm like, hey, like my fucking jet ski's not working. And he's like, he comes back around, and this fucking dumbass, he's like, just push the gas. And I'm like, and he takes off again, and I'm like, yeah, dumb fuck. Like, I don't know that I have to push the gas to fucking go. So I'm like, it's not fucking working. Like, I was getting pissed, you know? And I'm just like coasting in the middle of the river. And then he comes back around, and he's like, all right, well, just keep going straight because the current was taking us.
Yeah.
He's like, just keep going straight. And you'll see us over there. And I get scared, man. I start to freak out.
I know. I never knew how scared you were of.
I'm scared of the water.
Yeah.
Like of the river. Like I'm scared of the water completely.
So,
I can swim, but yeah. So he's like, we'll be over there. Like, like just you'll see us. And I'm like, fuck. So I'm over there just coasting and going, like just floating. And I'm like, I'm gonna fucking die over here. But there's people around me. But in my mind, I'm like,
of course.
I'm gonna fucking die. Like
it's just everything just seems bigger. Everything seems like no one's gonna fight. Yeah.
Exactly. So Chris, whatever, they switch jet skis. My dad starts coming. He comes around and he sees me and he's with my little brother. And they're like, Steven, whatever. And I'm like, yes, like thank you. They have a rope. And so they get it. And mind you, we're going like this, like we're facing the same way, right?
Yeah.
So my dad has me put the rope, he has me tie it to the back of the jet ski. Do you understand?
So so you're like this. But
yes, he had me.
If
exactly.
he goes, it's gonna flip like
And guess what happened? I was like, he's like, yeah, just do it. And I don't know why.
Why would you listen if you know it has to be tied in the front?
Because he's my dad. And I'm supposed to listen to my dad. No, and so
should know something by that.
Fucking A. Never again. So we go, and exactly what I thought happens. We flip.
Yep.
And I fucking fall. And like I'm wearing sandals. So the sandals like pop off, and I'm like trying to get my sandals. I have my glasses.
Oh my
and my
God.
glasses almost fall. And I'm like freaking out. And I'm like what the fuck? And the jet ski's going, but my dad doesn't notice that I fall off. Luckily,
he just starts going.
Yeah, he starts going. I'm screaming. I'm like, Dad! like a fucking God. This guy.
Were you screaming like you were terrible?
Like I was terrified because my fear is I'm only like bobbing in the water with my head above the water.
You didn't have your vest on?
I had a vest, but imagine if a fucking boat just comes and poof.
You had a lot of things in your mind.
I had a lot of things, and I'm just and then so my brother sees that I'm missing whatever, and he's like, Dad, Steven, he's gone. So they turn around, and my dad's like 15 feet away from me, and he's like, swim. We're in a current. I'm all, I can't swim.
And with the vest, you can't. It's hard.
Yeah. Anyways, long story short, well, it was long, but we got to the shore, like whatever. I was fucking pissed. I was like, I'm not fucking riding. You're a piece of shit. Fuck you, Chris. Fuck everybody, right? And everybody's like, what? And I start walking up this hill, and it's all muddy and slippery, and I fucking fall down the hill and like roll into the water, and I'm like, and they're just laughing at me, and I'm like,
did you low key get a little tear eye?
I wanted to. I it was a bad day. So they're laughing, and I'm like, fuck. And I go back up, and I fall again. I swear to God, like a movie. I fall. and I roll back down.
You can't make this up. Oh my god.
And I roll back in the water, and I fucking throw my hat at everyone because they're just laughing at me. I'm like, fuck you, motherfuckers. Like, yeah. That was the one time my dad approved of me getting drunk because it was a rough day.
Well,
anyway, yeah, I hate the water.
Well, now that we're just telling like little funny, crazy stories, I think we should tell the small story we had last time we went to Laughlin.
Yeah.
And your cousin's cousin came with us. Like it was like your family.
Oh,
like,
yes.
It was a bunch of us hooligans. We were cliff diving.
Yeah.
Or more like cliff just jumping.
Yeah.
We weren't really diving.
Yeah. We're not that crazy.
Yeah.
We're not that crazy.
And we're old. So
yeah.
we were cliff jumping. It was like maybe like what 5, 6 of us.
Yeah. You actually jumped the highest though. You went the highest
I went to the highest, but I didn't stand up. I just squatted down because if I stood up, it's
even higher.
It feels even higher. So when I squatted down, I was like, okay, it's doable. So I just like tossed myself and I sharpened up and stuff.
Yeah.
So we all did it, and there's one person left.
You won't say his name.
You won't say his name, but he's your cousin's cousin.
Yeah.
And he won't jump. Yeah. And we've been chilling for like 10 minutes at first.
Fuck yeah, like 10 minutes.
So we've been chilling for 10 minutes, and after that we're just like, jump,
you fucking pussy,
jump,
like fucking
just
pussy,
do it.
Don't be a pussy.
So
Shia LaBeouf.
So it's
do it, just do it.
5 or 6 of us, mostly all guys.
Yeah.
Just peer pressuring his,
and we're saying my little cousin did it.
Yeah,
she's a girl. Like
you know, we're just egging him on. Like we're just like jump. He finally does it after like what 20, 30 minutes.
20. Yeah, it was a long time. The sun was going down.
Yeah, so he jumps. I see him land, and I start seeing his hands, and I see his face looking up. He's like, "Help, help!" Like,
yeah,
but his voice changed.
No life jacket either.
His voice changed. It got really high pitched. He was like terrified.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh fuck, we're pretty far. We're on the other side. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, fuck, I don't know if I want to jump in right now.
Yeah, but luckily Steph and Cody,
so
they came with the jet ski.
So we had other 2 people come in with their jet ski and save his life, but he was literally like
everything like a
he
movie,
freaked
man.
He freaked out.
I've never seen
had a panic attack.
Yeah,
he had a legitimate panic attack. So what he tells us is that he dove in. I guess he opened his eyes while he was inside the water, and everything was black. And after that, he just had a panic attack.
Yeah, he just thought he died.
Yeah,
he thought that was it for him. And I can't imagine because your brain is crazy, man.
Yeah, well, yeah, because like when I jumped. Okay, so I was really scared because I was really, really scared. So when I jumped, I remember my eyes started rolling back because it was a long jump, and I started like freaking out. My eyes rolled back. I started seeing black until I
when
I first jumped.
Oh yeah.
As my eyes started rolling back. I started and then I jumped. I hit the water, and I woke up again. And then I know how to swim. I'm confident in my swimming abilities.
But the fact of you falling,
it was falling, and I was like, fuck, this is a long drop. This is really high. I started thinking I started thinking really fast, and I started like passing out, and I hit the thing in the water, and
because that is though when you jump in off of, even if it's like 15 feet,
it's a long jump.
You're waiting for you to hit, and you're like, I haven't hit yet. Like
I was expecting to hit a lot sooner, so I could break. I was bracing myself.
Yeah,
and when I braced myself, nothing happened.
Yeah,
nothing happened. I'm like,
like those videos you see where they shoot them up in the.
Yeah,
I'm like, damn, that shit's crazy. Dude. No, it was funny because afterwards, man, it like a movie, you know, like a little kid. I was like, hey, buddy, like, go right over there.
I feel bad. I was like, here, you want a beer? I was like, everyone was bringing them beers. Like, hey, do you want a beer? I bring like 2 beers.
You're so embarrassed, and I mean, it happened. You know,
like we're all like,
and I felt bad for calling him a pussy.
Yeah,
and, you know.
After that, I was like, damn, this is what peer pressure really does to someone. And we peer pressure every one of our friends.
Imagine if he died. We'd be like not even talking about this story right now. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, your cousin's the worst at peer pressuring. Like when we're at your Tia's house, and like we all have to leave because we have work or whatever. He's like, "You're not my friend anymore. You're not my cousin no more. You're really
like we're in second fucking grade.
I am your friend."
Not if you leave.
Not if you leave. You're not gonna be my friend no more. I thought you were my friend. I'm like, fuck. I guess I'll stay for another hour.
Oh my god!
And then I come home. I have like 3 hours of sleep and I have to go to work.
Oh bad. Oh bad.
Piece of shit.
I know he did that to me the other day. He's like, "Come over," and I was like, "I have work in the morning. Like I know myself.
Yeah.
If I drink, if I stay out, I'm done. I'm the type of person where I'm like, fuck, do I really need this job? But at that moment in time, I'm telling myself I don't, but I do.
Yeah. What happened that time I got you a job and then you showed up? How late?
When? Lots of times I've done this.
The first you were only hired for a week. And
at Detail Garage?
Yeah.
Sorry. At Detail Garage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You and Steph were calling me. You almost didn't even show up.
Oh, yes.
You guys went out drinking after. And I said, go home after wherever we were at. You guys end up going somewhere else.
Yeah. Oh, yes. We went to the brewery.
Yeah, with her friends, right?
No, with Jed and Darren. We went with Jed and Darren, our coworkers, and we went to the brewery in like Orange County.
Yeah.
And then we were drinking, and then Steph was like, I want to hang out with my friends because they were down the street.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. And so we went, and me as an alcoholic, I don't just like, I get fucked up. And and that's what happens. And that's why I say I can't just drink. And
so I got Steven a job. Yeah. It's his first week.
Oh, my God.
And it was all bad. I was like, he's really not going to show up after me telling him, dude, please don't make me look bad. Please.
It was like after my first month of work, man. Oh man!
But you still ended like you showed up like around 2 or something, right?
Yeah. Did I go?
Yeah, you did because you were calling Jed, and at first he said no, it's fine, it's slow, and then later it picked up really bad.
And he's like, just come, and I was like, man, I can't even tell you how many times I've fucking So I've actually gotten a lot better at that. Like I wake up at like 5:50 every day. I wake up before my alarm clock. See? Stupid. Disney with them subliminal fucking messages, huh? Putting that shit in my head.
Stupid.
Do you believe in clones? Clones to me is a little far-fetched.
Well, I know there's like the whole cloning of like Avril Lavigne. What's his name?
Kodak?
No, not Kodak. He was a rapper. He was big when he first started. Now he's like super skinny and fit.
Oh, Rick Ross.
No, the other one.
They say Rick Ross too. Gucci Mane.
Gucci Mane, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said
they say he's a clone.
But I don't.
To me,
think about it.
I don't believe. I mean,
I'm sure we
cloning.
I'm sure we could clone like lizards and maybe animals and stuff like a full human body.
I mean, they've made a movie on it, which was pretty. It's called Gattaca.
Yeah, which
is pretty much your DNA. Whatever they flipped it around, like the DNA structural code. We watched it in high school. And these people, they think that they're on a spaceship and they think they're going on vacation or to the farmland or whatever, But in reality, they're just there to be. So if they're rich people that had themselves cloned.
Yeah.
So if they were to have health issues, they would be able to take their heart or their brain or their but cloning, I know it's real. Yeah. But the fact where they say like, oh, this rapper, like it's a clone.
I don't think it's a clone, but I would believe more of the other conspiracy where they say that they are that they are replaced with someone else that looks very identical to them.
That one, Paul McCartney.
Oh, the Paul McCartney one, the Avril Lavigne one. There's ones where they say that she had a double for I can't remember exactly. It was either for like publicity, or she couldn't handle a lot of it. The other person would take over, or for like her like stunt double for like music videos or whatever. Yeah. So I guess something happened with the original Avril Lavigne, and then they replaced her with her stunt double, whatever.
Well, she had a lot of anxiety, right, or something like that.
Yeah. So
and that's what I can't imagine, like, because I've done shows before, and I've done like performed in front of people. And the anxiety isn't. Yeah. And you've done it.
Yeah.
You know, like my heart, like I would have to switch hands. Yeah. Because my hand would shake from like being rapping.
I remember the shake.
And my heart beating. So I can't imagine.
The cool thing about like the shows that I was playing is that I maybe hardly ever saw the crowd
because of the lights.
Because of the lights.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. It's just the initial like going up and setting like putting like because we would always help like the drummer put this stuff up or whatever.
So get it like the before part.
The before part, so you see everyone. I'm like, fuck, you know, and stuff like that. So after, I think that's besides the whole like grand entrance, I believe that's why the the singer wouldn't come on stage until like the music already started. You know how they pop out of nowhere.
Yeah. Just get it warmed up and
yeah.
No,
That's what I started doing after. Besides making it look cool.
Yeah. And how many artists do you think are like buzzed or drunk when they go on there?
Dude,
all of them, high
dude.
as fuck.
Dude, I mean, when I was playing with a certain band, when I was introduced to PCP in Accident.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah. So
we're getting there.
Yeah. So
Brian was fucking climbing ladders, ripping his shirt off, throwing shit at people.
I remember there's a video actually. It's still on YouTube.
Poop. Just kidding.
We had taken that.
Did you know it was?
So at that time, yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the first time I did. So I should say tell the story. It's pretty funny.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So the very first time I got introduced to PCP, I was in high school.
Okay.
So it was after because me and my buddies had adult school, Red Recovery at night, whatever.
Yeah.
So we were smoking weed by the bleachers and whatever. You know how weed has like crazy names and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like the strains and stuff. So my buddy's like, "Hey man, do you want to try Angel Dust?" And I'm like, "Dude, that sounds rad. Angel Dust, yeah, dude."
Because when the Kush was coming out with like the Bubba, the fucking watermelon, yeah.
So I'm like, "Dude, that sounds rad. Yeah, let's do it." And we smoked it.
Yeah,
we smoked it.
But he fucking piece of shit. He didn't say that it was
PCP.
Yeah,
and I had no idea.
Yeah.
So we smoked it, and man, I was like, for example, I remember I woke up. I didn't see my friends after that. I smoked and I blacked out. I don't remember.
Fuck.
I woke up and I have these two of my other classmates. This was that night too.
Yeah.
Two of my classmates were giving me water, and I remember you were talking to me like, "Hey, are you okay?" The process in my head, and then I'm telling myself in my head, "Hey, respond to them."
Yeah.
So I would just respond back. Right after I would respond, they were like, "Why are you taking so long to talk to us?"
Yeah.
And I was like, in my head, "No, I'm not. I'm telling you right away." I'm like, and then I would say, "No, I'm not. I'm talking normal." And I'm like, "Brian, are you okay?" I'm like,
yeah.
It was like, dude.
Yeah.
And my stepdad had picked me up. And,
He knew? Or what?
No, I told him I hit my head.
Oh shit!
I told him because I had my skateboard with me.
Yeah.
That's when I was at Chafee, and I had to skate all the way home in Ontario.
Crazy. And
So he picked me up.
Skate on PCP.
No, dude, I couldn't.
Yeah.
It felt like Jello.
Yeah.
And then I had to wait for him, and I told him I hit my head and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, I was in a band, and then me and the other singer, we started just experimenting with all these other not cool stuff, but other drugs. And then I was like, he's like, "Hey, have you ever tried PCP?" I was like, "Yeah, I actually have." And then I was only remembering like the crazy trippy parts of it.
Yeah. Not what happened in your blackout.
Yeah. I forgot the whole blackout.
Did they tell you what you did in your blackout?
No idea. I've never talked to my friends about that night, and I've been wanting to talk to them because I haven't seen them since.
We got to get them on.
Yeah, dude. So.
Or maybe not. Huh?
Dude, I want to see what they went through.
Yeah.
You know?
That's crazy.
So we found someone, and we got PCP. We tried it before a show, and I just remember it was a good show. Mm-hmm. But when I was replaying the footage, I see the other singer. He does his thing, and he removes the mic out of his hand, and you just see him go like, he's like breathing, and he like shakes his head, and he's like breathing hard. And it looks like he's gonna like pass out.
Yeah,
I don't remember that night at all.
Really?
Yeah. So I had to look at the footage is still on YouTube. I can show you later.
Yeah.
But
post like the little clip of it or what? Not a clip, but like.
Well, no, I don't want to put his face.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
But he's like, he gets done singing his part. He moves the mic out of his face. He's like breathing hard. He shakes his head.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty crazy.
Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Rock and roll, man. That's what you fucking do.
Yeah, dude. And then I remember at that time we were all hanging out. But that's when we started drinking Jaeger all the time at Chris's apartment.
Yeah, my uncle.
Yeah,
we were drinking the Jaeger bombs.
Dude, the Jaeger bombs. Oh, that was my thing. So I told my bandmates, "Dude, have you guys ever tried Jaeger?" And we were just Jaeger, and
it's like cough syrup with some fucking monster,
dude,
bro. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, we would do Red Bulls and Jaeger.
Yeah.
Right. That's what we would drink.
It would be Red Bull or Monster.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's bomb. It's actually pretty good.
I remember my 21st birthday. There was only me, Shane, Sasha, and maybe Chris was there. He had to be there.
And you guys were doing Jaeger bombs or what?
We were at the Hub Kitty in Claremont, the Hip Kitty.
Hip Kitty. I think. Yeah.
Before he got shut down.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I just want Jaeger. Boom, 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 boom. Like,
mind you, this is when Diaz was crazy. Because this motherfucker won't even take a.
Oh,
if there's alcohol or anything in the fucking cough syrup, he won't take it.
No, I won't. Mm-mm. So we were like, boom, 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 boom. And then I believe it was Pedro or one of our other friends. We went to our friend Star's house because she was having a party that same day. And I was like with my hand like this over my head, not leaning on anything for a whole hour straight, throwing up. And there's a video of that. I forgot who has it, but it's pretty funny.
Who was it that had their pants all the way down in Canada when they were
I got
his fucking his butt cheeks all hanging out and shit. I swear to God, like a kid, man. Like those 6-year-old kids that you see peeing at the stall and their fucking pants. Like, whose fucking kid is this?
Yeah, that's good. I have this other funny story. So it was me, your cousin, all of our friends. We went to Canada. You couldn't go because your situation.
I have a DUI.
Yeah, so
2.
You couldn't go, so we all went.
Symbolism. Okay, go ahead.
So we land in Canada, and we can't check in for like 4 to 5 hours into our Airbnb. Yeah. So we just hang out at the train station.
Okay.
We just hang out at the train station, and there's a little bar right there.
Bro, that's all you need.
Dude,
that's all you need.
Dude.
Is a bar. Yeah.
No, we overdid it.
Yeah.
Each one of our tabs was $200 to $150 off of beer. Beer.
Yeah, that's sick.
That's a lot of
Not
beer.
Like sick, like cool. That's disgusting.
That's disgusting for in each and every one of us.
Was it extra like expensive or
no?
Was it you just
$7-8 beers.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and we had chocolate cake.
Oh,
I don't know why we were drinking chocolate cake.
Maybe the chocolate cake was like $150.
We get back to our train, our train to go where we're supposed to be going to for Airbnb because time to check in. We ride that bitch twice. We were done by
because you guys were high too, right?
We were drunk and high.
Yeah.
We were drunk by 3 o'clock.
Fuck.
And we ride the train twice, and it's a long train, and we ride it twice, and we couldn't find our place.
That's what I tell everybody, man.
Done.
Like day drinking is no joke. It's
not.
Literally an Olympic sport,
dude.
You have to be conditioned.
Yeah.
You have to train for this shit because day drinking, if you start at 9 in the morning, because that's what we were doing in Portland. Remember, every day that we wake up, take a shotgun
to just recover,
and that just gets me started. And then if I keep drinking at 9, 10 in the morning, then I'm fucking fucked up by 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
and you have the whole rest of the day. Like you have to go. It's an Olympic sport.
Dude,
like
there's a great. I think I might have it. So yeah, like we went to Portland. And we were just having a great time, and we like to have a good time socially drinking. We weren't going too crazy. We weren't getting drunk or anything, but we got to the point where like we had to drink the next morning to kind of like wake up.
Yeah.
So we would shotgun a beer. And
that's what I said. I was like, every morning that we wake up in Portland, we're gonna shotgun a beer.
We're shotgunning beers every morning.
Yeah.
And I think Steven might have had a little too much to drink that night before, and
I went to bed at 6, and I was me and Nick were fucked up.
No. The time where it was me, your cousin Pedro. That time. So you shotgun a beer, and then we were video recording, and like you stumble. He's like, oh, I almost passed out.
Okay, so you're right, and it's been it happens every time now.
Yeah,
and after that day, dude, because you see it in my face, my face went red. So like, I don't know if it's because when I opened the beer and I just didn't breathe, like everything just started going white and like rainbowy, and everybody's like, yeah, and I'm like, and you see me like stumble on the
grabbed
side.
onto like the
I almost passed out. Fuck. The wall.
The wall.
And I was like, oh, shit. Like,
you almost passed
out, guys. And they're like, what the fuck?
that was fun.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Good times.
Getting old, man.
Yeah.
Getting old. Are we going to Portland this year?
I think we should talk about it pretty soon with the guys, because we do every year. We at least do it. I want to, you know.
Yeah, because last year sucked with COVID, and there was no like nothing that we went to last time was open because of COVID.
It was, but you know, it's just a really, really good feeling to just get all of us together and just
hang out.
Just hang out, you know, cuddle, walk around in the rain.
Dude, ramen, that ramen spot. Yeah.
I think that's the one thing I look forward to the most is sitting with all my freaking buddies. We're all like just talking very small and like just eating ramen while it's raining.
Yeah.
We took the little scooters. All right, hold on.
Okay.
So it was that same year, right?
It was the same year.
So that same year, we were in Portland. It was raining this one day. We were at a poker tournament.
Yeah, poker tournament.
We were at a poker tournament, and we all grabbed those like electric scooters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And mind you, like, I don't want to say we're tough guys or anything, but we don't really let anyone like.
Nah, we can fucking get down.
Yeah. Anyways, so we're all riding it. We all look like dorks, and this car comes by, and it's me and Steven like next to each other.
We were in the front of the group riding the scooter,
and this car comes by, and they're like, I don't know what they
fucking pussies on the scooter or something like that.
So instead of me, I say like, what?
Yeah.
So instead of me turning my head only, I turned
his whole body. He turned the whole scooter. If you can imagine, fucking Brian did a whole 360 on the fucking scooter. Like he went and fucking it made us look even more.
Oh my god.
Because it was raining that day too, so him turning, his wheels took from under him, and the fucking scooter just flew in that full, and we were just dying.
I was like,
man.
Oh man, it did not look cool.
It was bad.
It was so bad. But it was
bad.
So much fun though.
Yeah, scooters. And it's funny because did you know that one of Sasha's friends actually saw us?
Really?
And said, I think I saw your friends. Right, because we were riding the scooters, right, and I guess nobody over there rides the scooters as
besides tourists.
And there was like eight Mexicans riding scooters, right?
Oh my god!
And she told her friend like, "Oh yeah, my friends are going over there for poker tournament, whatever." And the friend's like, "I think I saw your friends," and she's like, "Really? How do you know?" And she's like, "Well, I've lived here for a while, and we never see like that many Mexicans." She's like, I'm pretty sure it's your friends. And she said, and they were all riding scooters.
Oh, yeah,
that was us.
They're lazy.
Like, dude, that's funny as fuck. Like,
that's awesome.
Out of the whole city, state, like,
that's
her friend saw us because 8 Mexicans riding a scooter in the rain and shit. Like,
that's awesome.
That's probably why that guy called us a pussy.
Probably.
Yeah. A lot of cities have issues with those like birds and stuff.
Whatever. We're having a good time. We had fun. Mm-hmm. Regardless, I had my head hurt that whole night until we had ramen. Yeah. Because I remember we were riding it.
Well, we smoked too, me and you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got a couple joints, huh?
Yeah. And listen, I'm not a smoker.
We're not.
No,
but we only like we used to smoke cigarettes back then. We smoked weed back then.
Smoked weed, a lot of weed back in high school.
Yeah, but we don't do it anymore.
No.
Like you won't see us do it. But when we go on vacation, we like to.
Yeah, exactly. It's legal over there.
I like to. And
I remember I went in there and I was like, what's the weakest shit that you have?
I want that. Because nowadays the weak shit is like the strong shit back then.
And we were sitting in the place in the tournament building.
Yeah.
And under us was the parking structure. So when cars would drive over, it would make it shake. Yeah. And I was so high, and I didn't want to say anything. I thought there was like little earthquakes, and I was so fucking.
I remember Chris. Chris was so out of it. He was done. He had his cards face down, and I think he was facing a girl, and she flipped his cards over for him. He's like, oh.
You're not messing with my fucking title right here.
Yeah, dude, it was funny.
Dude, we were so hungover from the night before. Chris was punching a pole.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was crazy.
He got upset because it was something he couldn't find something that he wanted.
Yeah,
and he was punching a pole. Or
called the waiter. Called her a bitch.
It was bad.
It was bad.
It was so bad. Well, man. We do have a pretty cool sponsorship for this podcast.
Yeah.
Should we bring it out?
Yeah, we got a package. All right. So we had talked about this before. It's the candle company. It's called, Golden Palms.
So thank you so much to Golden Palms for sponsoring our video today. Thank you for this package.
Yeah. They said there's a letter in there.
There is a letter inside.
There's a letter.
So
we just got a letter. We just got a letter.
So this is all candles. We have candles. We have.
Oh shit! It was actually in my car. Damn it.
Well,
I read it before. There's actually a special space cabin candle. And then there's actually a special candle for Brian as well.
Heck yeah.
So this one is the space cabin for Brian. Right here. Read it. What does it say?
Eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus.
Yes.
That's what it was saying. There's a special. I didn't know what it is.
Yes.
This guy talks. He said they said because he talked about it in the last podcast and all that stuff. And then this one right here is the Blind Barber. Okay.
So thank you so much to
Golden Palms.
Golden Palms.
Look at it. It's got the name on it too. Space Cabin.
Space Cabin Special Edition candle right here. Eucalyptus.
What'd you say?
Eucalyptus. Eucalyptus. Oh my gosh. Oh. And I got some matches for it.
Blind Barber. This is bourbon coconut.
Bourbon coconut. Jeez, this is freaking cool.
Actually got a few candles. Yeah, check them out. We'll put the link in the bio. Golden Palms. You can follow them at Golden Palms. And
so, do they have an Instagram?
Yeah, they do.
So at Golden Palms, follow them on Instagram, goldenpalms.com to order your candles, all these really good scents.
Little perfumes too. That's like a rosy. And it's funny because a lot of women wear I don't know. I feel like there's not a lot of diversity in women's perfumes.
Yeah.
But this actually smells
California
different.
Soul.
That's right. So she's representing California.
Blood orange honey fire. Oh my god.
Like I said, we like to represent, small companies, small.
I want to do something really, really fun for this, dude. So how many candles do we have here?
About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And
all right,
yours 6.
So we have. No, I'm gonna keep that one. All right, guys. So we have 5 candles. Okay. All you have to do is, if you're watching this on YouTube, it's gonna be a YouTube exclusive giveaway.
Okay.
Cool. So we have 5 candles. All you guys have to do is like this, thumbs up this video, and leave a comment. And we're gonna choose 5 winners, and I will personally mail these out to 5 of you. What do you think?
That sounds pretty good. What if there's only 5 comments?
Then all you guys win.
That's funny. This actually smells really good.
Yeah, guys. So, like I said,
desert dust. We should get one called space dust. This would be good for Black Lotus. Desert dust.
That would be cool.
Yeah. And these are all homemade. These are homemade candles.
Small business.
Yeah, small business. She actually sells candles. She doesn't sell the candles, but somebody in Joshua Tree in the downtown actually sells her candles.
So we're supporting 2 people, 2 little companies.
I don't know who that is, but I don't know who they are. But she puts her candles in their business. It's like
so there you go, guys. So all you have to do is go to youtube.com, Space Cabin Podcast, thumbs up this video, comment on this video, and we will choose 5 people. We'll ship one of these candles out to you.
Ooh, I like the white sage.
Lavender. So yeah, you guys, anything else you want to say today? Mr. Steven?
No, man. Just have a great Halloween. Be safe. Stay off the dark web. If you can find any of those conspiracy videos on YouTube, let us know. All right, till next time, man.
Okay.
This was fun. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Okay, bye.
Bye.